Anywho, we about to get into these messages. Happy Wednesday again to everybody. I hope that you guys have been having a fantastic day so far, a fantastic week so far. Okay. The energy of this week has been very high vibrational, the word loose is coming to mind. Very free, very carefree. Okay, just kind of like vibing, like going with the flow, just kind of like, very fairy dust energy. Just I'm over here and then I'm over there and just, blowing in the wind type of energy. If that's not your reality, then you need to adjust your energy, because it's out here for everybody. Okay, it's available for all, ready to eat for everyone. You understand? And if you're not feeling these high vibes and feeling this good old energy, babe, there's something that you need to be doing. Okay? You need to up your motherfucking energy. Alright? You need to do something to increase the flow of happy feelings. Period. Or point of fire. Okay. We're gonna do a breakdown of, well, the week is almost over, but we're going to do Wednesday to Wednesday. So we're going to do a breakdown astrologically for today to next Wednesday. Okay. Y'all know I usually try to do them on Mondays as far as the astrological breakdown for the week. However, Monday I had a super fab message that Spirit had to get out, so we couldn't do it Monday. And then Tuesday, yesterday Spirit had some other words for y'all asses, so we didn't get to it. So today we're going to get to it after I do the breakdown. Then I'm going to do horoscopes for each zodiac sign, so make sure you stick around for that. I'm going to go through this breakdown as quickly as possible. I'm going to make sure it makes sense, and then we can move on from that and go into the messages for each zodiac. Okay. So of course we're still in Libra season. Happy solar return to all of my Libras. I hope that you guys have been enjoying your season so far, and that you continue to enjoy your season. Okay. Now, right now the sun is in Libra at 17 degrees. So this is a time of balance. This is a time of partnerships. Okay. So lots of relationship things could be being, put on the forefront. Whether that is breakups or whether that is people finding partners or falling in love or being in a relationship or situationship or whatever ship you might be on. Okay. Friendships could be evolving or devolving, depends on where you are. We understand that everything is about balance. Everything is about light and dark energy. So you can either be walking into something or walking out of something. Take it how it resonates, okay? This is also a time to appreciate your own natural aesthetic, okay? So, like, really getting into who you are. Some of you guys could be finding your aesthetic right now, figuring out, like, what is my signature? Okay, you may have a signature scent right now, signature hairstyle, signature makeup type of beat. Okay, signature outfit, clothing pattern, whatever, workout routine, I don't fucking know. Okay, but some of y'all could be finding like what your signature is based on who you are, based on who you're becoming. What is your vibe? All right, and I really like that energy for everybody. Now, as I go through these placements for the week, this applies to everybody. So you're going to hear me say certain signs. That just means that that's where certain planets are placed right now. But this energy will affect everybody. Okay, so take it however it resonates for you. All right, especially if you have these particular signs in your chart at these specific places or just in your chart, period. Okay. So I really like the aesthetic piece of where the sun is right now. And we know that the sun represents ego, represents leadership, represents spotlight. Okay, so a lot of you guys could also be getting a lot of compliments on like things that just make you, but you may not be paying attention to. if that makes sense. So like, let's say, you know, you have a specific aesthetic and you've always, you know, did your eyebrows a certain way. Like, you always did your eyebrows this way, but all of a sudden now it's like everybody's complimenting you on your eyebrows. Like, what the fuck? I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know, which is cool, okay, because people are starting to appreciate like your style. Hold on, y'all, my fucking eye just got the, okay, my fucking eyelashes begin in my eye, and then I put my fingers in and my eyes start burning. Anywho, but yes, some people could be appreciating your style, appreciating, you know, your intellect, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, whatever it may be. I like that for y'all, okay? I really like this placement. Now, the moon is currently in Capricorn, okay? Which is not a usual spot for the moon. You know, the moon represents emotions, and Capricorn is more action-based. So they don't necessarily work against each other, but they also are like the two people who probably wouldn't really be friends, and if they was friends, it'd be like, I never thought that y'all two would be friends, that type of thing, right? So right now the moon is at 6 degrees in Capricorn, so this is a time of ambition, this is a time of discipline, and a lot of y'all are focused on career right now, okay? So you could be getting some good, you know, results when it comes to your career, when it comes to your job. Some of you guys could be finding new employment, or starting a business, or having success with the business, or having success at a job, okay? A lot of you guys could be getting more disciplined, okay? Especially when it comes to your emotions, okay? So some of you guys may have not really been emotionally disciplined before, meaning you just kind of go off on a handle. You just kind of be all over the place, you know, you don't really control the bulk of your emotions. People around you can kind of knock you off your square a little bit, and then you kind of act a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you know what I'm talking about? But I see a lot of you guys getting more disciplined when it comes to handling your emotions. This can also happen reversed, where some of you guys are needing to be more disciplined with your emotions, and you're being... My mama used to say, you know, your mouth write checks that your ass can't cash. You know what I'm saying? So some of you may be talking yourself into some shit that, you know, you later on regret, or that later on brings you some type of negativity, okay? And shows you like, hey, you need to get this shit together. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to do better. All right. Ambition is also on a rise. It's really important with this being a placement dealing with the moon. When we're talking about ambition, don't be so hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. It's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, I'm going to get up and fight for what I want and whatever. But that also comes with you being understanding that this is a process. All right? This is a process, and it's not going to happen overnight. So you can be ambitious as much as you want to. That's amazing, okay? You want to get up and make it happen and do what you need to do. Beautiful, all right? But understand this is a process, okay? So certain things are going to take time. Don't expect for things to happen overnight. Don't put these high expectations on yourself, okay? It's just, it's uncalled for, and it's going to stress you out and completely fuck up the energy, period. Mercury is in Libra right now. And it is at 23 degrees. Okay, so lots of conversations here, of course, with different people. Some of you guys may be feeling more social. Okay, I also feel like some of you guys are going to have to fight for... I'm hearing fight for your rights, but fight for your position in certain areas of your life. So there may be certain things where you need to stand up for yourself, and you need to fight for justice, you know, on behalf of yourself or whatever it is that you are pursuing. Okay. This is a time for you guys to really, again, stand on business. stand on business. Some of y'all gonna have to have some hard conversations. Some of y'all gonna have to put some people in their place, check some motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because we dealing with Mercury. Mercury rules communication. Mercury also rules intellect, knowledge, right? So some of y'all gonna have to, lay down the law. Hey, look, listen, I know how shit been going around here, but it's changing. I know that I used to let you kind of talk to me a little crazy, but that was then and this is now. You know what I'm saying? Really, putting some shit in perspective and putting some people in their places, rightfully so. Because a lot of y'all been pussy. I mean, y'all know I love y'all, but I gotta, say how it is. A lot of y'all been pussy, and a lot of y'all been letting a lot of shit slide. You've been letting people get away with shit they should not be getting away with, all right? So solidifying them boundaries and letting people know, you know what I'm saying, I'm not the 1 to 2 to 3, 4 to 5, and however much you want to count. I'm not one of them, period. Okay? Now Venus is in Scorpio. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Venus was in Scorpio last week. I could be wrong. But Venus and Scorpio go together real bad, okay? Because Scorpio was already very, very, and then Venus being the planet of love, okay? Lots of intimacy, okay? And it is in Scorpio at 20 degrees, all right? So lots of passion. I like this placement. I really do. Now, the only thing about this placement is, yes, there is lots of passion, lots of love, lots of, nasty talk. Some of y'all being real nasty. And I ain't even mad at you. Some of y'all being real nasty. Y'all talking real nasty, gutter, disgusting. Okay? But the other side of that is uncovering hidden truths. Okay, so there could also be some things coming to the light with this placement as well in regards to love. So some of y'all could be finding out some things about your lover. And I'm going to say lover because, everybody not in a relationship with the person that they loving on. So I'm going to say lover. Okay, we're going to keep the net wide. All right? But y'all could be figuring out some things about your lovers. Okay, and I mean, you need to know. You know what I'm saying? You need to know. Whatever comes out right now is something that you need to know. Scorpio represents transformation. Okay? Scorpio represents death and rebirth and what's done in the dark. Okay? Darkness. Okay? When you think of Scorpio, think of like underground. You know what I'm saying? Like just under the earth's crust type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hades. Okay? Like that's Scorpio energy. So some of y'all could be finding out some things that maybe could push you into a transformation of whatever relationship, situationship you may be in. All right? And it could be in regards to sex. Somebody could be, cheating. Somebody could have somebody pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You just never know with this placement. It gets real messy. And this is why, I want y'all to take everything with a grain of salt. Because these placements can be very good, very beneficial, but they can also, bring in some hot and heavy drama. All right, so I gotta warn you. All right, it is what it is. Okay, anywho, Jupiter has went retrograde. Okay, Jupiter is joining the team of micro braids, and it went and got them some micro braids, some individuals. Okay, and it is still in Gemini. And it is retrograding in Gemini at 21 degrees. So this is still the same energy that we've been talking about with this placement. Information exchange, talking to people. The more you exchange information or the more that you become social with other people and you gain information from those people, it will expand into other things. That's the thing about Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So the more that we share, the more that we interact, the more that we connect, the more things kind of piggyback off of that. It's almost like a snowball effect type of thing when Jupiter comes into the chat. Okay, now this is also a time of duality. All right, so making sure that you are balancing again your light and your dark energies. Thank you, babe. Making sure that you are, you know, not being too love and light, okay, but also not being too dark and wild. Balance the two motherfuckers. All right, and we're dealing with Gemini energy, so as a Gemini, let me just tell you, it's not easy being us. All right, but the beautiful thing about Gemini is you get the mental agility of Gemini, right? The ability to think, the ability to problem solve, okay? The ability to get yourself or think yourself out of situations, out of things, okay? So that's the beautiful part of that. Now, self or think yourself out of situations, out of things, okay? So that's the beautiful part of that. Now, self or think yourself out of situations, out of things, okay? So that's the beautiful part of that. Now, it is as they are. Okay, you got to remember that with retrograding planets. Sometimes, you know, right is actually left and left is actually right. You just got to be really paying attention. So intuition is going to be very, 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 very important right now. All right. Now, we also have Pisces still retrograding. Okay. I'm sorry. Saturn is still retrograding and it's in Pisces. It's been retrograding in Pisces for the last couple of months. Okay. It's currently in Pisces at 13 degrees. All right. So this is still a time of intuition, still a time of expressing yourself artistically. Also still a time of getting deeper in your emotions. Okay. So don't be afraid of your feelings. Because one thing about Pisces, they're a little cuckoo. I don't know if you ever met a Pisces, but they're a little off in the head. They're a little cuckoo. You might look at them like, are you good? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they are lovers. Okay? They are lovers and they are very emotional. Okay? They're the type of people that will cry while taking you out. You know what I'm saying? Just crying. You know, that's them. All right? So when it comes to getting deeper in your emotions, don't be afraid of it. But also because it is in Pisces, make sure that you're paying attention for illusions. Because Pisces are very emotional, but sometimes they don't have to be if they just take some time to look at the situation. Okay? So you don't want to be acting out emotionally. And emotional is not always crying. You know, emotions are anger, sadness, anxiety, hurt, doubt, fear. You know what I'm saying? Emotions are all of those things. But you just want to make sure that you're not becoming emotional based on illusions. Okay? Now, if your emotions are valid, your emotions are valid. I'm the biggest advocate for, you know, being in your truth when it comes to your emotions and truthfully getting through those emotions, right? But you want to make sure that you are not being blinded by some type of illusion, or that you are not in a place where your mind is playing tricks on you, okay? Or you're jumping the gun, okay? But intuition is very, 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 very high. With it being in the placement of Saturn, you know, Saturn is the planet of action, all right? So it being in Saturn, there's a lot of action that comes with the emotions that we have. There's a lot of action that needs to happen with the intuition that we have. Don't just sit on the things that your intuition is telling you. Get your ass up and do something about it. All right? If your intuition says, hey, get up and do X, Y, and Z, you better be getting your ass up, getting yourself ready to go do X, Y, and Z. Okay? All right. Now Uranus is also retrograding, okay, in Taurus, okay, at 26 degrees. Uranus being a planet of originality as well as unexpected changes. So this is pretty much the same placement that we talked about before, where Uranus is coming for y'all comfort zones, okay, coming for the places that you overindulge. Coming for the things that you think bring you pleasure, okay, and kind of giving you a little wake-up call. Like, Are you sure that that man really gives you the pleasure that you think he give you, or is you being played? Are you sure that that job is really fulfilling you, or, you know, do you need to be doing something different? Or, you know, let me just kick you out of this relationship and make this shit turn upside down so that you can free yourself and go do some shit that you need to do. Or let me get you out your comfort zone real fast and present you with the opportunity that is completely outside of your norm. Okay, like that's the type of shit that Uranus does with this placement. So the biggest thing I can say is be flexible. Be flexible. Try to be as flexible as you can. You know, it's going to be important. Taurus is a fixed sign, so they don't like being flexible. They don't really like all that moving around and shit, just here and there and here and there. They don't like all that. Okay, Taurus is like, hey, I'm not ready for all that. I like to be in control, so I'm not ready to move. And Uranus is like, we're moving. Okay, we're moving, whether you like it or not. We got places to go, people to see, places to be. You know what I'm saying? No time for you to be sitting there, you know, counting sheep and shit and waiting around for the perfect moment. Like, no, the perfect moment is now. Act now, think later type shit. Okay? Neptune is still retrograding in Pisces as well. Neptune being the very, very spiritual planet that it is. And Pisces is already ruled by Neptune. So Pisces is right at home. Okay. Snuggled up in the bosom of Neptune. Okay. It is currently at 28 degrees. So again, this placement is all about boundaries. Boundaries. Where do you need to up your boundaries? Where do you need to stand on business? Where do you need to put your foot down? Okay? Who you need to check? What you need to stop doing? What you need to stop allowing? Okay? This is also a great time for transcendence. So a lot of you guys could be definitely having some spiritual upgrades or being taken through another phase of spiritual awakening. Okay? Pisces is a very, very spiritual sign. And Neptune is a very, very spiritual planet. Okay, so this is a time where you're going to kind of be pushed either into your purpose or pushed into another layer of awakening, like I said before. So y'all really won't have to be open. Pisces, the good thing about Pisces is mutable. So Pisces is going to go with the flow. Pisces is not scared to, you know, be challenged and say, hey, instead of going this way, we're going that way. Pisces is not scared. They're going to figure it out. Okay. So that's the good thing about it. So really try to tap into that energy of being flexible. Okay. I'm also hearing being teachable and being malleable. Okay. Where you can be, you know, shifted and, you know, reprocessed and changed in all good ways so that you can reemerge out of this particular placement, you know, with better energy and in a better place. Okay. This is also going to mean that dreams are going to be very vivid. So pay attention to your dreams. Lots of messages in the dream space for sure. Okay. And a lot of you guys could be getting into like the mysticisms of the world. Okay. So researching more into like the planets or ancient Kemet or metaphysics or sacred geometry or whatever. Okay, I don't fucking know. Some of y'all could be astral projecting or learning how to astral project or learning how to break down dreams or how to break down angel numbers or numerology or whatever. Okay, whatever. All right, and then last but not least, we have Pluto that got her microbraids in and is currently in Capricorn at 29 degrees. So Pluto being a planet of transformation, okay, change, death and rebirth, okay, and it's happening in Capricorn at 29 degrees, which is all about authority, which is all about perseverance, okay, and legacy. So like we talked about before with this placement, a lot of y'all could be legacy focused. You're like, okay, what do I need to do for my bloodline? You know what I'm saying? Or how do I need to get the money together so I could take care of my people, or so my people can be good? What do I need to do differently as far as career, or purchasing land, or thinking about buying a house, or things of that nature, rebuilding your foundation, okay? Some of you guys could also be applying like new spiritual practices, or introducing your children to spiritual practices, which is very important. Okay, what the fuck is the point of you learning all this spiritual shit and then you like, fuck them kids, I'm not teaching them shit? What the fuck? You got little Christian kids learning about the devil at 1.5. You know what I'm saying? So like, you need to be teaching your kids about what the fuck going on around here. Now, you don't have to be that extra like they be, you know what I'm saying, but you could start baby stepping them into certain things like meditation, or crystals, or talking to ancestors, or, you know what I'm saying, knowing who they are. I'm a god, little affirmations, I'm a divine being, you know what I'm saying, who the fuck knows? But just start introducing your children to the process. The earlier they get it, the faster they will remember. The reason it took us a minute to remember who the fuck we was and remember all of these things is because we had to wait until half of us got out on our own and did the research for ourselves. But you're raising children who just came from that realm, all right? So all you need to do is spark their memory. Kick it into gear. That's all you need to do, all right? Now, let me see if anything is changing. I know we do have a full moon that is coming up soon. Let's see. The moon goes into Aquarius on the 11th, which is Friday. And it will be at 2 degrees. All right. So again, this is a time of innovation, individuality. Some of you guys could be giving to others, wanting to help your community, things of that nature, being more emotionally tied to what's going on around you. So you know how like it could be like, unalivings in your city, or, certain things happening and you feel like, I want to do something about it, or you just feel emotionally connected, that type of shit. All right. That's the only placement that's changing for that. Saturday, everything is still everything. Moon will still be in Aquarius. Sunday, the moon goes to Pisces. Lots of emotions. Oh my God, Sunday is gonna be super emotional. Let's see, it'll be at Pisces at 0 degrees, so lots of compassion. Great day for imagination. So if there are certain things that you want to visualize, or if you want to, get deeper into thinking about your future, Sunday will be a great day to do so, because you'll be emotionally connected to those things. When you get your emotions and you get your actions on the same page, baby, you make magic. Okay, so I like that placement. Monday, moon is still being Pisces. Mercury goes into Scorpio. Now that's going to be interesting. Yeah, Monday I'm going to have to come back and break that down, because that's going to be a pretty interesting placement. The moon goes into Aries on the 15th, which is Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. That's an interesting placement too. So Monday I'm going to come back and I'm going to break more of this down the closer we get to it, because it's a little far out right now to kind of go into detail. Whatever I say right now, you'll probably forget it. So I'll do a refresher on Monday as far as those placements that are changing, so that you guys could be prepared. The full moon is on that Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, and it'll be in Taurus. We'll have to come back and talk about that as well. Okay, wow. There's a lot of emotions going on. A lot of these planets are moving into very feminine placements, very emotional placements. So if you've been feeling a little extra soft lately, that's why. All right. If you've been feeling the need to be a little bit more relaxed, calm, cool, and collected, it's because we got a lot of, you know, placements right now that are in feminine energy. The sun right now is in a feminine sign. Libra is a feminine sign, and the sun is in Libra right now. So, you know, a lot of people are feeling just a little sensitive. All right. So peace be with you, okay? And peace be multiplied. Because if you somebody like me who has a lot of masculine placements, Gemini is a masculine placement, you know, feelings just be a little bit too much. All the emotions, you know, all the sensitivity. It's like, but the, you know, if you got Aries, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, I think, is also masculine. You know what I'm saying? You got any of those placements. Feelings, all these hypersensitive ass emotions just be like, all right. So just take your time. All right. All right. So let's get into these messages. I'm going to be doing each sign horoscopes for each zodiac. We're going to be doing what is currently blocking you for each of the zodiac signs. Take what resonates, leave the rest. This will apply to any placements in your chart. So if I do Scorpio and you have a Scorpio Mercury, you can apply that to your Scorpio Mercury. If I do Pisces and you have a Pisces Pluto, apply it to your Pisces Pluto. Okay? If you have none of those placements, or if it doesn't resonate at all, that's fine too. All right? It's not always going to resonate with everybody. These are generals. If you do want to book a personal what's blocking you 10-card reading, feel free to inbox me. I do have a lot of specials going on right now, so just click the little box at the bottom and type info. All right? And I will send you all of the specials that I'm doing for the month of October. All right? So it is Libra season still, so we're going to start with Libra, and then I'm just going to do random signs after that. Be patient. I will get through all 12 signs, okay? If somebody in the comments wants to keep track of the signs that I've already done for me, that will be amazing. All right? I'll pin it every time I switch to the next sign. All right, Libras. What is blocking my Libras right now? We're going to pull one of these and then one of my other cards as well. What is blocking my Libras? Let's see. I'm hearing that song from Medea. Down on my luck, that against the wind, trying to make it, no way to win. Libras, like, y'all being a little dramatic right now. I feel like there's options for you guys to get out of whatever space you're in right now, but it's things that you haven't considered, or it's things that go outside of what it is that you want to do. Ooh. Let's see. These cards been real stubborn right now. Like y'all, I feel like some of y'all have been very stubborn when it comes to what you're being guided to do and what the answer is. You know how, like, you give somebody an answer, somebody say, I need help right now. You know what I'm saying? I need help getting out of this situation. I really need help. You know what I'm saying? If you could just tell me what I need to do. And then you tell them what they need to do, and they be like, something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no other solution. You ain't got nothing else that you could, you know what I'm saying, that you could offer. That one is just not, I don't really want to do that. And it's like, my nigga, you just asked me what was going to help you, and I just gave you exactly what was going to help you, and then you telling me that that's not what you want to hear? What the fuck? I'm not here to give you what you want to hear. What the hell? I'm trying to get you out of the situation, and that's what your intuition is saying right now. Like, I'm trying to get you out of the goddamn situation, and you're over here talking about, I don't want to hear that. This deck is getting on my nerves, so let's move to the other one. I feel like a lot of y'all are being like, you know, Yeah, look, sacrifices are needed at the bottom of the deck. Y'all gonna have to do something out your comfort zone, Libras. Okay, we got evil out coming out as well. I feel like a lot of y'all blaming people for where you at right now, but it's your fault. You're being blocked because you're not taking accountability for your part. It's easy to point the finger and be like, that person did it to me, and it was because of this, and it was because of this situation, and it's because of this happening, and then it was because of this, and then this happened, and then that happened. It's like, okay, cool, but what did you do? You know what I'm saying? What did you do? Did you open the door and let the serial killer in? You know what I'm saying? Like, what part did you play? Understanding your part is going to help you access an answer. Because you're the only person that can change your actions. You can't change the actions of other people, Libra. You can only change what you're doing. Period. A lot of y'all are going to have to go into this place of accountability, period, in order to gain access to what it is that you're not seeing. Because there's something you're not seeing because you are standing in the way of that thing. It reminds me of a dream that I had, and I think I came on here and told y'all about it, where I was in a cloning facility. And they showed me. And I was like, is that me? What the fuck? You know, and it blew my motherfucking mind. And that's what's coming back to me at this time. It's like, whatever is for you to defeat, okay? Whatever is standing in the way of you getting to the next thing is you. It's not these people around you. It's not the people that's talking about you, the people who did you wrong, all the other bullshit that you coming up with. It's not all of that. It's you. There's something that you keep allowing. There's something that you keep doing. There's something that you keep reliving, rethinking, overthinking, overreacting, whatever it is. But this is a you thing. You are the culprit. And I know y'all don't like to hear that, but it is what it is, okay? The good thing about Libras, y'all are cardinal signs. And cardinals are the people who are the leaders, right? I'm not saying other signs can't be leaders, but y'all like to create new things. Y'all don't want to deal with what is already put there. Y'all want to create something new, and that's cool. But you're going to have to get over your old self first before you can embrace this new version of you or live this new life that you're trying to create. All right? All right, Gemini. Again, I'm going in a random order. Nothing specific. Let's see. I guess today we're doing channel messages and pulling a couple cards because that other deck wasn't working. Spirit told me to put it down. So I guess we're channeling today and pulling some confirmation. Geminis, I'm hearing Michael Jackson Beat It. But specifically the they told you don't you ever come around here. That part particularly. Just beat it. Ugh. Geminis, I feel like either you are getting over some type of rejection or you just rejected somebody. And I feel like this is something that was needed for you to understand that when things have ran their course, they've ran their course. Geminis are problem solvers, right? Natural problem solvers. And they solve problems based on the knowledge that they've accumulated, the things that they've seen, the things that they've experienced, the books that they've read, the TV that they watch, whatever, wherever they can get information from. Okay, because a Gemini will get information from any fucking where. All right, doesn't matter. But I feel like y'all have been allowing certain things to go way too far. Whether it is relationships, whether it is friendships, whether it is connections. You've been investing way too much in certain things that are not working for you. And now you're learning with either this thing biting you in the ass, or you finally, you know, doing your part and moving away from whatever this is. You're learning that it's important to let things go again when they have run their course. Okay? Or to not even get into things when you know that it's ultimately no future in it. Period. One thing about a Gemini, you know, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, my mutable signs, Gem, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, they will do it for the plot. Okay? Motherfuckers know that they see no end goal here. They know it's not going to go nowhere. They know it's not going to be nothing. They know it's not going to develop into shit. Look at that. You're the problem. Exactly. They know it's not going no motherfucking where, but they gonna do that shit for the plot. They gonna stick around for a little bit just to, you know what I'm saying, see what's up. You know, see what's shaking. What's going on here, you know? You gotta stop doing that, because everything can't be for the plot. You know, there are certain things that you get yourself into, or you get too deep into, because you're not backing out when you should have. You're not walking away when you should have. Okay, so I feel like a lot of my gems right now are learning, like, knowing when to hold them, knowing when to fold them, knowing when to walk away, knowing when to run. Okay, knowing when to get the fuck up out of there, and not waiting until shit just gets to a crazy place before you walk away, or before you do whatever you need to do. Not waiting to the last minute when things are psycho to do what you need to do. Okay? Cool. Pisces. Let's see what's going on with my Pisces. Pisces, I'm hearing that gospel song. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory. During the test, I think that's the words. No matter how you feel, speak the word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, Pisces, I feel like a lot of y'all have been suffering in silence. Pisces, I don't like this energy for y'all. I feel like a lot of y'all been suffering in silence. I don't know if this is an emotional thing. I don't know if this has to do with relationship. It probably does have to do with relationship, because Pisces is always something to do with a fucking relationship with y'all. Always. Some type of relationship with somebody. I feel like some of y'all have been very, very hard on yourself, very critical of yourself. There's something about encouraging yourself, or giving yourself a pep talk, or pumping yourself up in order to do what you know you need to do. I feel like there's a decision that some of y'all are going to have to make, Pisces, either right now or it's coming up very soon. And it may be something that you definitely don't want to do. And you're going to have to, like, pump yourself up to do it. Like, get yourself to the place where, again, you can do it afraid. You can do it scared. You can do it, you know, a little nervous. But whatever this is, it needs to be done. It needs to happen. And I feel like it's going to take you getting yourself through it. Like, you're going to have to push yourself to do whatever this is. You're going to have to encourage yourself to do whatever this is. Yeah, y'all got protect your peace and stand on business. You can't make this shit up. Protect your peace and stand on business. Pisces, there's something that y'all gonna have to do. Y'all got dark masculine energy at the bottom of the deck. This could be a dude, a relationship. Like I said, it's always a goddamn relationship, y'all. Always. It's always love when it comes to Pisces. I don't know. It's always something going on. Love or family with these motherfuckers. Always. It never ends. But y'all are gonna have to make a decision about whatever this is very soon, if not now. For some of y'all, it's now. And it may be something that you have been trying to move away from. It's a decision that you've known that you needed to make, but you've been kind of like trying to put it out your head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You've been trying to like not think about it. You need to think about it. You're going to have to be able to stand up and do what you need to do when this time comes or in this moment. And not be scary. Alright? Don't be scary. You got it. You can do it. It of course is not going to be something that you want to do. But everything that you want to do is not good for you. And the things that you don't want to do be good for you a lot of the time. Okay? So that's that on that. We can do Aries. Can somebody put in the chat the signs that I've already done? I've done Libra. I've done Gemini, Pisces, and now we move into Aries. Thank you. All right, let's see. Aries. Aries, I don't know why I'm hearing, this is for all placements. I don't know why I'm hearing crisscross and make it jump, jump. And make it jump, jump. That part is just repeating over my head, in my head. I feel like Aries, y'all are finally about to get some type of little moment of peace. Or some type of something going right. I feel like shit has been very, very strange for y'all lately. Y'all energy, honestly, y'all energy since last year, probably around this time or a little bit before that, has been very off. Okay, y'all have been fighting a lot of inner wars. Y'all have been having a lot of things kind of come to you unexpectedly. Y'all been having a lot of just chaotic shit happening. Lots of questioning yourself, lots of doubting yourself. I'm hearing imposter syndrome. Okay, like before you were very assured of who you are and what you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing. Is like lately you've been like, I don't know who I am, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like very like imposter syndrome energy. But I feel like y'all about to have something that happens that goes in your favor. Some type of little silver lining. Now, I do feel like y'all are having a Saturn moment. Some of y'all could be coming up on your Saturn return, or you could be in your Saturn return. Just look it up, Google it, okay? Google Saturn return calculator, put your information in, and it should be able to tell you. But I feel like some of you guys have just been having a Saturn moment where you just been learning hella lessons. And it's like, bro, I'm tired of the lessons. Just fucking let me just get a little piece of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been learning, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking notes. I'm learning the hard way, because y'all have to learn the hard way. Y'all are very hard-headed, very strong-headed, bull-headed. But I feel like there's some type of moment of peace that's coming, or some type of something that's going to be deposited into your energy, something that may happen in your favor. Just to give you like a moment of I'm hearing a breath of fresh air, or like a moment to breathe, or, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, y'all got somebody lying and evil out at the bottom of the deck. Y'all could have been learning some things about the people in y'all space. Y'all could have had some revelations. Some shit could have came out about some funky ass motherfuckers around you. Some of y'all could have been dealing with heartbreak. Whether this is a relationship that's been revealed, some people lying or being shady, or whether this is friends, family. Okay, this could also be some type of betrayal that some of y'all went through. I don't really like this energy. But, you know, it had to happen. Like I said, lessons. I feel like a lot of y'all have been in a season of lessons, and you had to go through these things so that you can learn You know, who is and who isn't for you, what you should and shouldn't be doing, who you should and shouldn't have around. You know what I'm saying? How you should and shouldn't be moving. I feel like a lot of y'all been also learning a lot about your attitude. And a lot about your energy towards other people as well. Very, like, mirror energy. Like, oh, when I put out attitude and being an asshole, people give me attitude and they be assholes to me. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's like something that you should have known, but maybe you just really wasn't paying attention to it. A lot of y'all could be doing some childhood trauma healing, or you could just be doing some self-work, self-help type of shit. And you've been realizing, like, oh, I'm bringing the drama to me by being drama. You know what I'm saying? And drama don't always mean you picking up the phone, calling somebody and gossiping. Drama could just mean, like, I talk to people stink. I got stink-ass attitude, you know? I haven't really been moving the way I should be moving. And now I'm understanding that that's why I've been attracting the shit that I've been attracting. Again, lessons. I feel like y'all have been in a season of lessons. And I'm going to be real. The lessons are not done. But I do feel like y'all about to have some moments of rewards for being consistent with whatever this is. Or some type of something going your way. So that you can kind of have like a breather. But I do feel like y'all still got something else to learn. I feel like there's still another layer for y'all to go into. And I don't want you to get scared or to be like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? Because lessons are always going to come. You know what I'm saying? We all go through seasons where we just have to learn shit. You just got to get used to it, right? But the good thing about lessons is when you learn the lesson and you pass the test, you get rewarded. And I feel like whatever you have been learning, that's what you're about to get rewarded for. And then whatever lessons you're about to go into, there's going to be a reward at the end of that as well. So, you know, light up the end of the tunnel type of energy. Alright. I heard Sagittarius. So let's go to my Sagittarius. I be channeling songs all fucking day, bro. Sag, I'm hearing in my own little corner, in my own little world, I can be whatever I want to be. From the first Cinderella, the Black Cinderella, when Brandy was Cinderella. I feel like Sag, y'all are finally learning that you don't have to you don't always have to have people around. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to have people in your space. You don't always have to be in a relationship. You don't always have to be trying to love somebody or give somebody love or be around people or hang out. Like, sometimes it's okay. I feel like y'all are learning. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like y'all are learning the art of being alone. And that is not the end of the world just because you by yourself for a little bit. It's not the end of the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not... Life didn't stop. And it won't stop. Just because you are spending some time in your own energy. You know, like, Sag is the type of sign that always got to be doing something. They always got to be out. They always got to be doing something. They always got to be, you know, around somebody. It don't have to be strangers. It could be family. It could be their best friends. It could be whoever. But they always want to have somebody in their space. And I feel like a lot of y'all are learning, like, I don't need people in my space. Even if it's down to, like, texting or being on the phone. Like, even things of that nature. I feel like y'all are really prioritizing self-care and building that relationship with yourself, not being around motherfuckers. I feel like a lot of y'all are also learning that a lot of people who you was around, because you wasn't paying attention, they were taking from you. Whether this is taking your energy, whether this is literally taking certain things from you, whether this was taking your love, your time, your ideas, your swag, your style, whatever. Okay, I feel like a lot of y'all were realizing, like, damn, y'all was just, some of these motherfuckers was just pimping me out. Because Sagittarius is the type that would invite people out and they'll pay for everything. They don't give a fuck. Because they all about the vibe. So if they got to pay, they'll pay. You know what I'm saying? If we about to do something and it's my idea, I'll give you a couple coins. It don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? It's Sag energy. They don't give a fuck. It's all about the vibes. It's all about a good time. It's all about the adventure. But I feel like a lot of y'all are realizing, like, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space, and everybody doesn't deserve to have, yeah, look at that, secrets revealed. Everybody, and look who at the bottom of the deck. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. Everybody doesn't deserve to have a piece of you. Whatever piece that might be, whether that's a conversation, whether that's a couple coins, whether that's your energy, whether that's your vibe, whatever. Everybody don't deserve it. They just fucking don't. And you gotta stop being so accessible. That's the word the spirit is saying. Some of y'all have been way too accessible to people, places, and things. And you've been trying to figure out why certain things in your life have been going downhill, and it's because you've been allowing way too many people in your energetic space. It is what the fuck it is. You've been allowing way too many people around you. You've been hanging out with way too many people. You've been friends with way too many people. You've been telling too many different people your business. You've been way too involved with everybody, and that shit needs to come to a motherfucking end. So prioritizing your space and spending time in your own space is going to be very, very important. Okay? Because everybody don't need to know what you got going on. They don't need to know your deepest, darkest secrets. They don't need to know who you are. They don't need to, you know, be benefiting from anything that you bring to the table. Everybody don't deserve that shit. This goes back to self-worth. When I know who I am, I act as such. I carry myself as such. I'm not going to put myself in the hands of thieves. Okay? I'm not going to put myself in the hands of broke motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to fucking do that. Be to yourself a little bit. This is a season for a lot of y'all to be to y'all motherfucking self. And then especially, eventually we gonna be in y'all season. You know what I'm saying? Sag season is coming up towards the end of the calendar year. And y'all need to be in solitude more now than ever so that you can prepare for your rebirth when it comes to your solar return. So a lot of y'all could be being called to solitude more now than ever so that you can prepare for your rebirth when it comes to your solar return. So a lot of y'all being called to solitude more now than ever so that you can prepare for your rebirth when it comes to your solar return. So a lot of y'all could be than ever so that you can prepare for your rebirth when it comes to your solar return. So a lot of y'all could be being called to solitude. Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn. I'm here for y'all. All's my life I had to fight, nigga. All's my life hard times like God. I'm fucked up, nigga. You fucked up, but if God got us, nigga, we gon' be all right. Now, Capricorns, y'all know y'all ruled by Saturn, so y'all whole life is full of just craziness. From the day y'all born to the day y'all leave, there's always something going on. I always say, Capricorn, y'all should have a camera crew follow y'all or something. Y'all should get paid for the shit y'all go through. Like, somebody needs to see this shit, because they wouldn't believe half of the shit that y'all see and encounter. They would be like, what the fuck? What do you mean you fell off off the 6th story of the building and survived. Like, that's Capricorn shit. Like, yeah, when I was 10, I was running in the middle of the street and got hit by a bus and got up and I just walked home. You're like, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? I feel like y'all been fighting. Y'all always fighting. It's because y'all ruled by Saturn. It's really nothing you could do. The planet of lessons rules you. It's like, bro, what more can I take? I don't know. Like, what more do you want from me? This is the thing with Capricorns right now. This is what I'm feeling for y'all. Y'all really need to find things that bring you happiness. Capricorns be acting allergic to happy. And it's because of everything that y'all, again, you encounter, right? Again, that's why I'm channeling all my life I had to fight. Because it's like, y'all are always on defense. You're always on guard. You're always ready for the other shoe to fall. To the point where you don't give yourself space and time to fucking smile. Like, what makes you happy? I feel like this is a season for my Capricorns to really, like, sit down and figure out, like, what makes me happy? I feel like this is a beautiful time for y'all to learn. Like, what excites me? What brings me joy? Let me and start investing into whatever that thing is. Some of y'all may need to, sacrifices are needed. Movement, fast-paced movement, Chariot. I feel like some of y'all need to really, like, do something to, and this needs to be something, like, consistent that you can do. So maybe, like, every couple of weeks, you get, like, a massage or something. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, get you a self-care day going on. Every, other week, you get your nails and your feet done. Male or female, okay? Because there's a lot of men walking around with crusty, dusty feet. And hands. Your fingernails look like you've been biting them since you was 3. You gotta get that together. Okay, it's nothing wrong with self-care. Don't allow nobody to make you feel crazy walking up in that salon. Tell them Poca sent you. Okay? Take your grown man ass into that salon and let somebody tackle them coins. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I just had to say that. Because a lot of men feel weird going into the nail salon. But it's needed. It's like, what the fuck? Anywho, I feel like y'all need to be doing some type of self-care. Doing something for yourself. If that's traveling. Like, maybe you need to travel a couple times out the year. Go on an island. You know what I'm saying? If you single, go to an island and watch some asses walk by. For my men, if you a woman, go to the island and be the ass that walk by. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know, but do something. I feel like y'all need to start doing something. Y'all, one thing about Capricorns, y'all work all fucking day long. Y'all are workaholics. Y'all gonna go get that money. So I know that you got the money. I know that you got the motherfucking money. That's not the problem here. Okay? Because one thing y'all gonna do is find your way to a coin. So I know that you got it. Now I just need you to go and invest it into you. Invest some of that money into you. Invest some of that money into things that you want to do, that bring you happiness, that bring you joy, that bring you peace. You deserve it. What the fuck? Especially with all of this shit that's always going on with y'all. Some shit y'all be putting yourselves into. Let's be honest, Capricorns. But sometimes y'all be doing shit that you're not supposed to. And then they come back and to bite you in your ass. When you are ruled by Saturn, the planet of karma and lessons, you better be moving right. You gotta be moving right now. You can't be out here just doing anything, because you won't get karma quicker than any fucking body when you are ruled by the planet of motherfucking karma. Alright, so Capricorns, y'all gotta move like y'all got some motherfucking sense. Because y'all, that get back be quicker than a motherfucker, don't it? I'm trying to tell you. Don't be out here wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Relax a little bit. Chill out. Pay attention to yourself. Do some things for yourself. Do some nice things for yourself. And stay the fuck out the way. Period. Okay, I've done Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries. That's it. That's all I've done so far, right? Sagittarius. So let's do, okay, boom. Here we go. Beautiful. So let's go ahead to Cancer. Let's see what's going on with my Cancers. Oh, God. I should have fucking known. The first thing I seen tap into y'all energy, my spirit team is so funny. The way that I get downloads, sometimes it is honestly hilarious. I wish I could put a camera inside my head sometimes when I'm channeling and I'm getting messages, because y'all be cracking the fuck up, because the way that I be saying shit is absolutely hilarious. The first thing I seen tap into y'all energy was Monica little shoes with the socks. First thing I seen was Monica little shoes. And then I started hearing The Boy Is Mine. First part really honestly took me out. Hilarious. But then The Boy Is Mine. Cancer. 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 Y'all in Pisces, y'all have a way of stressing me the fuck out when it comes to these relationships. I really tell you. There's no other signs that really get me to this place of festivity than you two motherfuckers when it comes to these relationships and these no good ass motherfuckers. Okay? Cancer, who is this no good ass motherfucker that you trying to hold on to that you know ain't shit? Who is it? Who is the culprit? Who is the motherfucker? Let him go. What the fuck is going on? Whisper in my ear. What's tea? Tell me. Tell me. Whisper it. Tell me. Because I'm trying to figure out. And one thing about a Cancer, when y'all could know that somebody is being super shady and they doing some wild shit. But if you want to be a part of it, you can be a part of it. Cancer, y'all love that toxic shit just a little bit. Similar to Taurus, similar to Libra, similar to Pisces, Sagittarius too. I'm gonna throw y'all in there. Y'all like a little bit of toxicity. Y'all like a little bit of back and forth. Y'all like a little bit of crazy. Y'all like a little bit of we can't really get it together. I feel like this is something. This is like a repeated type of situation. It's like you always try to make this work with this person, or you try to get further than where you are with this person, but it don't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't go nowhere. It never goes past where the fuck it's been this whole time. But for some reason, y'all keep going back to the person, the situation, whatever it is. You're stressing me out. Cancer, let it go, boo. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Whatever bond, because Cancers are big on bonds. Okay? They rule the family. They rule relationships and connections. You know what I'm saying? So they're really big on like bonds. And when they've established a bond with somebody and they've gotten super comfortable with somebody, like this feels like years in the making. Whatever situation this is, whatever relationship this is, this could also be a friendship. But this feels like years in the making. This feels like this has been happening for a very long time. This is somebody that you've known for some time. At least 2 years plus. Minimum, at least 2 years you've been back and forth with this motherfucker, whatever this is. Whatever type of relationship this is. If this is not a physical person, this is a mental place that you keep going back to. Or an emotional state that you keep revisiting. Now I'm hearing that gospel song, God's got a way that you can't go over. God's got a way that you can't go under. God's got a way that you can't go around. You must come in at the door. Okay, so I feel like you're going to have to deal with this head on, Cancers. This is not... I feel like with this energy, this has been like a ghosting and then a popping back up. And then a ghosting and then a popping back up. And then a ghosting and then a popping back up. Or argument and then a popping back up. Or disagreement and then a popping back up. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? It ends and then it pops back up. And then it ends and then it pops back up. Look, 444, stability. There's no stability here. This shit is chaotic. It's all over the place. Look, Leo energy, and what are you waiting for at the bottom of the deck? Spirit wants you to take initiative. Like I said, you're going to have to deal with this head on. You're going to have a grown conversation like, look, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep doing this. We're going to have to either go our separate ways or make it work. You know what I'm saying? We going to have to either be all in or all out. And for real, y'all already know that this shit is not going to ever work. It could be something keeping you there. Sex, emotional connection, something is keeping you there. Met a little freak in Hollywood. Does it real good. Y'all stress me out. Cancer, get it together. Now, the next time I read y'all energy next week, it better not be that. I'll tell you that goddamn much. Or I'm whooping asses. Asses are getting whooped. I'm sick of playing this game with y'all. Let that motherfucker go. Have a conversation. A ground conversation. Let it be what it is. Put it all on the table. Stop accepting half-ass. Like, whoever this person is, they give you half-ass. And you know they're giving you half-ass. They're not ever giving you all that you deserve from a partner or from a friend or whoever this is to you. They're not giving you all of what you deserve. For somebody, this could be a parent or a family member. But they're never giving you all that you deserve. They're always giving you just enough to keep you where you are. It never progresses. Do better. Or I'm whooping ass next week. I'm trying to tell you. I'm not playing with y'all no more. Leo. Might as well. Leo pop right on out. So let's go into Leo. Leo. I'm chanting on a lot of gospel songs today. I'm hearing the struggle is over. The struggle is over. The struggle is over for you. The struggle is over. I think that's the words, right? I ain't been to church in a little minute. You know, I could be a little rusty. But I think that's the words. The struggle is over, Leos. There's something here about something that you've been struggling with that is over. Leos, I feel like you guys have been really battling yourselves lately with some things internally. You know, with Leos, y'all always are internally going through whatever you're going through. Like, people never really know. Leos are very secretive about what they go through and the things that they struggle with. But it's not because they're just secretive people. It's because they are very egotistical people, and they don't want people to see them as a charity case or seeing them in a low vibrational place or seeing them struggle or feeling bad for them. Like, they don't like that shit. Like, don't feel bad for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real nigga, you know? And it's like, what the fuck? If you're going through whatever you're going through, then that's just your truth. But I feel like y'all been battling something internally with yourself, battling yourself with something. I'm hearing like you know what you need to do, but you've been battling with doing it. This could be a change that y'all need to be making, Leos. Or something that you know you need to walk away from or you need to do differently. but you've been kind of like back and forth with making this decision or following through with it. Maybe even you make the decision and you follow through for a little bit, but then you find yourself going backwards to the old shit again. Let's see. Yeah, look, negative thinking, and then the Chariot card. So yeah, it's like y'all could be moving forward. I feel like y'all are being negative in your mindset, and that's what's pushing you backwards. Because you have the energy, you have the knowledge to move forward past whatever this is, and to overpower, you know what I'm saying, whatever negativity this is. But then you get in your head. Because we got overthinking and anxiety, and then depression, low vibrational thoughts. So this is mental. This is a mental battle for my Leos. Y'all are in a crazy mental battle right now. There's some type of something that you need to do in order to move forward from where you are, but you're in a mental battle with yourself. Again, you know what you need to do. Leos are not stupid by a long shot. So you know exactly what you need to do. You just have to conquer your mind. That's what it is for y'all. It's conquering the mind and putting yourself in a place where you understand that you are completely in control. And you don't have to go back to anything that's not good for you if you don't want to. And if you do find yourself back there again, it's because you allowed yourself to get there again. It's not because you are a horrible person or you're a bad person or you're a weak person. This is because you simply made a decision to go back to that thing. Because y'all are very, very powerful beings. So y'all can do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can make whatever happen that needs to happen. But you just have to make that decision. The only thing that can stop a Leo is themselves. That's it. Can't nothing stop y'all from doing the shit that y'all want to do. That lion will tear your ass up if you stand in between whatever they're trying to accomplish or whatever they're trying to do. It will tear your ass up. So this is not something like, oh, I don't have the power to do it. That's the fuck you do. You just need to beat yourself. This is a inner battle with self for my Leos. All right, Taurus. Of course, the song I channel for y'all is I get money. Money I got. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I run New York. I get money. I get it. I get it. Taurus, don't be too full of yourself. That's what Spirit is saying for y'all. Don't be too full of yourself. Don't smell yourself too much. Don't do it. Don't smell yourself too much. Don't do it. Don't do it. I feel like Taurus, some of y'all have been moving a little disrespectful lately. Again, this is what's blocking you readings. This is not what do you want to hear readings. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about what I see. Some of y'all been moving a little disrespectful. Some of y'all done lost the plot. If it don't apply, let it fly. Because I can feel the Tauruses, in denial as I'm saying what I'm saying. I can hear them. What? I can feel that bitch got nerve energy, coming through the interwebs. Bitch, I said what I said. Some of y'all got too much dip on your chip. You know how the old people used to say, don't ever think that it can't happen to you? That's the energy that I'm getting. Don't think that it can't be you, Taurus. Don't think that you can't be in another position at any moment. Don't think that things can't change in a blink of an eye. Don't think that just because you have certain things going well for you, that those things can be destroyed just as quickly as they got there, if not quicker. All right? Now, there's nothing wrong with being confident in yourself. There's nothing wrong with knowing who you are. There's nothing wrong with moving with an understanding of who you are and your abilities, right? But the moment that you start to push it in other people's faces, or think that you're bigger and better than the processes of life, or to think that you are in the I'm free and safe from everything zone, that's when you get to fucking up. All that I know it all, I got all the answers, can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm hearing what's that part on Old Town Road? Can't nobody tell me nothing. That's exactly what I'm hearing. And that's the energy some of y'all are in right now. Where can't nobody tell you shit. Again, got too much dip on your chip. That's what I keep hearing. A lot of y'all need to focus in. Alright? Again, there's nothing wrong with being confident. It's nothing wrong with knowing who you are. It's nothing wrong with moving, you know, in an energy of inner knowledge or knowledge of self, right? Knowledge of worth. There's nothing wrong with any of those things. But don't take it too far. Is what Spirit is saying. Don't take it too far to where you start losing things. Or you start losing yourself. Because you never know what can happen at any moment. Yeah, look. We got the Sun card coming out. That's the energy y'all in. But then we got it's time to reflect at the bottom of the deck. So you could be in a great space right now. And I feel like a lot of my Taurus are in a great space right now. But I also feel like y'all need to be also reflecting. And really paying attention to your energy. Paying attention to what you give off. Okay? Because sometimes Taurus, y'all can give off certain energies. And you may not be consciously aware of what you're giving off. But the people who are receiving that bullshit, they can feel it. You know what I'm saying? And it don't always feel good being on the opposite end of a lot of, you know, all that mouth. All that attitude. I gotta tell y'all what the fuck I see. I love you. But it is what it is. Alright, Aquarius. Aquarius, then Scorpio. Then, did I do Pisces? I think I did Pisces. I think it's only Aquarius and Scorpio left. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to miss nobody. Alright, Aquarius. Okay, I did do Pisces. Okay, good. So Aquarius and Scorpio. And Virgo. Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo. And I think that's it. Aquarius, I'm hearing shuffle the deck. That's what I'm hearing for y'all. Shuffle the deck. I feel like y'all need to go back to the drawing board about something. Spirit is saying shuffle the deck. That's what we're hearing. Shuffle the deck. There's something y'all need to go back to the drawing board about, Aquarius. There's something that you need to reevaluate, look over, maybe even redo or take a new approach to whatever this is. You could have done something impulsively or out of fear. Yeah, I'm hearing shuffle the deck. That's what Spirit keeps saying. Like, it is When I say it is radio silence and I just keep hearing shuffle the deck, there is something that y'all need to go back and reevaluate ASAP. This could be a decision that you made. This could be an outlook. This could be a perspective. This could be a conclusion that you drawn. Something that was made, some type of decision or something that happened out of emotion and compulsion or impulsion. I'm also hearing fight or flight. Some of y'all could have made a decision out of fight or flight. Yeah, look, Sagittarius energy, the adventurer. So yeah, y'all ain't think this shit through at all. Y'all just went and did some shit. Childhood could be significant, is at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely giving me, like I said, fight or flight energy. Aquarius, you are not in the same environment that you grew up in. I think some of y'all don't understand that. You were not under the same threats that you were under, whether this was childhood or whether this was years before this point. But you're not in the same environment no more. And you have to understand that. You have to catch up. The people who are in this new environment that you're in, they are not the old people that you're used to being around. Unless you still have those old people in your space. But if you've met new people, if you've been around new people, you need to treat them people like new people. If you are in a new environment that you've never been in before, you need to treat it like it's a new environment. I feel like there's something that is keeping y'all tied to your past, and it's something that you keep revisiting. It's again, y'all are fixed signs as well, right? So y'all don't like change. Y'all don't like things, to go any other way than what you came up with and what you're ready for. And that's just not how life works. And I feel like y'all are starting to learn that. But it's also important to understand that you can't keep treating everything like old shit. You can't keep having the same tight-ass outlook on new spaces, new places, new people. You can't fucking do that, because all you're doing is recreating the same old shit. And then being like, see, exactly, I knew that shit was gonna fuck up. Like, no, it wasn't. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. It wasn't fucked up. It was new. This could definitely have to do with new friends, new environments, like I said, new people, places, new leaps of faith, new opportunities, new things that you need to do. It's something new here that Spirit wants you to do, or that it's time for you to cross over into. And y'all can't keep addressing new shit in an old way. It's not going to fucking work. It's not working already, and it's not going to ever work. Like, that's what Spirit really wants y'all to understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is dead. It is what the fuck it is. Yeah. Reshuffle the deck. Go back to the drawing board, Aquarius. Rethink this shit through. Gain some new understanding. Go gain a new perspective, or do whatever the fuck you need to do, but do it quickly. I feel like there could be an opportunity coming that some of y'all are going to miss if you don't reshuffle your motherfucking deck. And I'm going to keep saying it because I feel like it's going to be burned in your brain. And every time you get ready to do that old ass simple shit, you're going to hear me saying reshuffle your motherfucking deck. Period. Scorpio, and then Virgo, and then I'm off this hoe. Period. Alright, Scorpio, what y'all got going on? But y'all, I'm here. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Ooh. Oh about to take the craziest nap. And I know y'all probably like, who takes a nap at 7 p.m.? Me. It's about to be crazy too. Scorpios, I feel like a lot of y'all are learning that even though certain things may not be going your way, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Sunshine on a cloudy day. Even though things are not all going my way and everything is not peaches and cream, you know, it's still a good day. I'm still living a good life. You know, I still got good shit going on. I feel like you guys are looking more at the brighter sides of things now. Because it's, again, Scorpio, like I was talking about before, you know, y'all represent death and rebirth and transformation. So when you think Scorpio, you think of like underground, or you think about caves, right? Caves or underground is dark. You know what I'm saying? It's probably cold. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. But I feel like a lot of y'all are no longer just looking at what's not going right or what needs to be better, but you're actually paying attention to the things that are working and the things that are good. And I feel like this is taking you into a new energy. Highlighting the positives. And if this is not what you're doing already, then this is what you need to be fucking doing. Because the higher in vibration you are, the better in results you're going to get. Okay, we got mommy issues coming out and new love at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys could have grown up in a very toxic environment with your mother. Whether your mother was just a very toxic person, or whether she had a relationship with you where it required you to do whatever she wanted you to do. Like that type of shit. Like, you know how like those parents who have children and they want to control them, or they want them to be what they want them to be and date who they want them to date and love who they want them to love and move how they want them to move. I feel like I'm saying, you know, either or. It was either a toxic environment with your mother, or it was one of those I want to control you as relationships. Either way, I feel like, you know, this is what made a lot of y'all so hard on yourselves. I feel like some of these things could have been triggered lately, and it's been pushing you to heal those specific areas of your life, which could be bringing in new relationships in your life. And it doesn't always have to be love. Okay, when I say new love, it doesn't always have to be relationship, because some of y'all don't need a relationship right now. Period. You barely love yourself. You really like yourself. Be fucking for real. And I'm sorry I had to say it like that, but some of y'all just be really needing reality checks, because a lot of people be so concerned about fucking love and you don't even like you. How you gonna be good for somebody else and you don't even like you? That's literally absurd. But I do feel like through you guys healing your mommy issues, Scorpios, you guys could be attracting some new interactions. I'm gonna say it like that. Whether this is friendships, whether this is acquaintances, whether this is romantic, however it resonates for you, there could be some new energy that you are inviting in the more you heal from these mommy issues, or the more that you pay attention to what's triggering you and do something about it. Okay, because when we get triggered, it's not for us to stay triggered. It's for us to learn. Okay, why was I triggered? Why did this trigger me? And where did I get this from? You know what I'm saying? Like for me, one of my biggest triggers was people yelling at me. Don't fucking yell at me. Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Don't yell at me. Talk to me nice, right? And that may be like a standard thing. Like, you know, that's just common courtesy. But for me, it was a super trigger that would make me wow the fuck out. And I had to tie it back to childhood. My mom would yell at me. My father would yell at me. I got yelled at all the fucking time. So becoming an adult, I don't like people to fucking yell at me. And there's nothing wrong with putting that boundary up, but it's all in the way that you do it, right? So tracing your triggers back to the root, like what happened, how did I get to this point, and how can I better set up a boundary? I feel like Scorpios, you guys are learning boundaries as well. And I love that for y'all, because sometimes y'all boundaries suck. I think it's a water sign thing. Y'all just have very shitty boundaries. You know, y'all make excuses for having shitty boundaries. Like, I just have a big heart. I'm just a lover. It's like, no. You just not standing on business. What the fuck? All right, last but not least, Virgos. Virgos. It's funny, the song that I'm channeling for Virgos is actually a song that's played a lot by a Virgo that I know. But it's that Chief Keef song, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if y'all ever heard it. But it's like, I don't even know the words. I just know it's something, 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 something. 1, 2, 3. Something, 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 something. 1, 2, 3. I feel like you guys are working on something that requires steps. Give me more spirit. Yeah, like this is something that has like a step 1, step 2, step 3, like a multi-step type of process where it requires you guys to do things in a specific order or in a specific way. Y'all could be getting a lot of intuitive downloads, like a lot of intuitive messages about certain things that you may need to do in a specific way. If this is something, it's always something pertaining to foundation with a Virgo. So this could be something about a home. This could be something about finances. This could be something about, could be a relationship, okay? This could be something about healing. This could be something about your emotional, mental, spiritual, or physical being. But there's some steps that are required. And I feel like some of you guys may be getting a little antsy or a little anxious when it comes to this process, whatever this process is. Because it's happening in a steps type system, it could definitely be making you feel a little anxious, like wanting this process to hurry up. I feel like it's something that y'all want to, like, can we expedite it? Can we move it along? But these steps have purpose. Yeah, Spirit said no. Nah, you can't move it along. But there's a purpose in it. We got protection at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you guys are being protected for something. And then you got justice as well. So I feel like you're being guided the way that you're being guided to protect you and also to get you to a certain space. If you do it on your own way, I feel like there's something that you will do to fuck it up. Or something that you may do to disrupt the process or something like that. It won't go the way that it's supposed to if you try to do it your own way or try to rush it. And Virgos, y'all are mutable signs. So y'all can usually go along with whatever process. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are very good at readjusting. Y'all are very detail oriented. Y'all are very organized. So I don't think that you guys will have a problem with this. I just think you just are ready for this to be done. Or you're ready to be on the other side of whatever this is. But it's something about like not rushing it. Like whatever this is, you can't rush it. If it takes time, it takes time. It taking time is going to work out in your favor. It going the natural way that it's going is going to work out in your favor. You rushing it is what's going to fuck it up. You trying to do it your way is what's going to fuck it up. You not trusting your intuition and listening to your intuition is what will fuck it up. That's like the only way you can mess this up. Alright. Alright, hopefully everybody got something from this. Again, if you want information on any of the specials that I'm running right now, use the box below and type info. If you are watching, because this will be posted tomorrow rising on YouTube, so if you're watching the playback of this video, don't put info in the comments. Feel free to inbox me or email me info, and then I'll send it to you that way. Other than that, light and love to everybody. Again, I hope you guys got something from this. Feel free to follow me on this page as well as my main page. There are a lot of fake pages going around of me, so make sure that you do not get got. Somebody inboxed me this rising telling me that they sent somebody some money and some whole other shit. I only have this TikTok and then what's linked in my bio, my main TikTok. That's it. I never inbox you first. I will never inbox you first. I don't send any messages. I don't say, hey, the ancestors gave me a message for you. I don't do none of that shit. Okay? Unless I actually know you. All right? And even then, I rarely do that. Because if I know you like that, I have your number. So I'm not going to inbox you. So don't get scammed. If you see any fake pages of me, report them.